everybody, Wayne here. In today's Recon, I'm unbagging Cities of the Damned, Aachen and Cassino. These are two solitaire war games that come with Against the Odds magazine, number 60. Alright, so Cities of the Damned from Against the Odds magazine. Battles of Aachen and Cassino. Aachen is going to be my Michael Rinella. Based on the same system, his Manila and Stalingrad games, which I've covered on my channel. They're from Revolution Games, very popular games, very popular videos of mine. And then Cassino, I'm not sure. I know it's Paul Rohrbaugh, but I don't know what system it uses, if it's a new system. I did take everything out of the bag already, so it's kind of a smaller bag, one where it's kind of tighter to it. So I do know some other magazine war games have been releasing games with bigger bags, so that way they're easy to get out. You don't damage everything, but it's what it is. So we'll check out the magazine first, and then it looks like we got a couple maps and maybe a couple counter sheets. We'll check those out. As always with my recons, I'm just looking at things, giving my first impressions. I'm not trying to teach the games. I'm not trying to cover every little thing in the magazine or in the game. That is for different videos. Considering I usually do playthroughs, maybe tutorials, reviews, I have plenty of content usually covering games. So looking at the magazine here, and again, it's Against the Odds magazine, a journal of history and simulation, number 60. Table of contents, we have a whiff of grape shot from Andy Nunez, order of appearance by Russ, on guards, up to the challenge, how the U.S. Army plowed through the German defenses from the Bocage to the West Wall, also by Andy Nunez. Aachen, Fight for the City, Michael Rinella. Cassino, City of the Damned by Paul Rohrbaugh. So it should be articles, I'm guessing, on the games, along with the rules you can see there. Simulation Corner, Solitaire Games and City Fighting by John Southard. Data Shows, A Tale of Two Topics, Ed Heinzman. What could that be? City of Blood by Paul Rohrbaugh. And The Fifth Columnist, Late Rome by John T. D. Burt. So it looks like sort of a letter from the editor style here. There's an article on U.S. Army and the Bocage on the West Wall. Aachen, right for the city. So we get some, get some background, you get some information. Always welcome to kind of see maps and see the information. It's one of the nice things about a magazine war game. A lot of times you get a little bit more backstory. Although I think some war games now are coming out with good information in the box as well. Article on Cassino, City of the Damned. Let's see, get to the, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yep, so Cassino, rules of play, Paul Rohrbaugh. So the rules are in the magazine, fortunately, so you have to do take the staple out, take the rules out, put more, staple back in, maybe find some more staples for these rules, or else just leave them loose. A little bit of a bummer. Again, I do miss from, other magazine war games, or World at War, Strategy and Tactics, they're starting to do where you can peel the rules out. They're attached by like that strip of glue or like adhesive, and you just kind of peel it back and you peel them right out. I do like that just so I can get playing faster, but it is what it is. What can I say? I like to get to the games and get them on the table and get playing. All right, 2 columns. You can see the text size, not too bad. Very standard. Aachen, rules of play. I believe both of these games will be around 10 pages of rules, approximately. Michael Rinella, again, the system that he used in Manila and Stalingrad, so you're familiar with those, you'll probably be able to jump right into this one. So this may be the first one I play. Oh, even an example play included, though. Let's see, is it Aachen? Looks like maybe that's be the last on 12 pages of rules. And then Cities of the Damned, 10, 11, looks like probably 12. So you can see there's pictures, there's units are in here. You can see, as I'm just leafing through, you can kind of see. Add for high flying dice games, Paul Rohrbaugh does a lot of them. I don't know if it's his company or not, but I know he does a lot of the videos there. John Southard, Simulation Corner, Solitaire Games, and City Fighting. All right. Like some a little bit older games here. He's showing off, so like this, wouldn't mind seeing some newer ones shown. All right, and this would be, so basically, Data Shows, Tale of Two Topics, Urban Battles, Japan defending against American attacks, in urban environments. Okay, so again, you get you did different articles covering different topics, and then future Against the Odd magazine. Okay, all right. As usual, we're not trying to cover every single thing. We're just trying to take a quick look at it. All right, let's look at... Oh, Cassino actually has 2 maps, it looks like. Interesting. So, what says this? Aachen then? All right, so let's set these aside for a second. Actually, you know what? Let's look at the counter sheet first, because this is interesting with the... I didn't realize it'd be a couple different maps. Okay, so 1 counter sheet, not 2. Obviously 1, Seas of the Damned, Aachen here on the left. And Seas of the Damned Cassino on the right. Feel free to pause. I was filming 4K, so feel free to make sure it's in 4K. So you got to check the settings on YouTube, and then you can pause it to get a good view of what the counters look like. Double-sided, of course. Standard, normal, not white core, but just sort of a brown core sort of thickness. Well, not, you have to, a little bit of force to pop them. They're separating. Just a little bit of force, looks like. Not too bad. All right. Interesting graphical design on the counters. I'm interested to see what they look like on the map. This is definitely very different looking than the graphics on the counters from either Manila or Stalingrad. Michael Rinella's games from Revolution Games. Casino, again, very interesting look. I'm not opposed to it. Just a little bit more of a brighter, cartoonish look. So, very interesting. All right. Definitely. All right. And now let's check out these maps. So, let's see. What do we got here? So, what do we got? We have 2 different... So, we have... Cassino has... What is this? A rail map and then a main map. Okay, so just the rail map, so look at Cassino first, is just 1 sort of sheet of paper. 7x11, and then this one here. So it looks like they're both going to be area movement, right? Take a look at them here. I don't know how they attach, although this one, I don't know if it's 2 separate games. So for Cassino here, if there's sort of a main game, and then you can, maybe there's a different game, or if they're part of the same. I do not know. Again, I've not played any of these games before. Interesting graphical design as well, graphical look. You guys can see them up here. Seas of the Damned main map, Paul Rohrbaugh, development, David Jones, game art by Mark Mahaffey. Yeah, again, just very interesting, very stylized, right? Like almost a cartoon-esque stylized sort of look. Town Hall, Castle Hill, Jail, Nunnery. Very interesting. And then this here's a little let's do a little closer up look of this. Amphitheater, Coliseum, Baron's Palace. Standard thickness. So this is more of a thinner paper map style. This is a little bit more of a cardstock, not super thick. Obviously, you can kind of hear it and see. Okay. Now let's open up the old Aachen map. Again, just because I'm more familiar with that system, because I just don't know what system this is of Paul's. Very much looking forward to Aachen. I'm looking forward to both, honestly, but. All right, so here we have Aachen spread out. Let's see, morale track, turn record track, out of action box. So it's going to be your classic sort of area activation, area movement. A little less detail on some of the information, but oh no, I can see it. So you have. Hexagon is 4, squares 3, circles 2, right? That's going to be the terrain effect modifier for, help, generally speaking, helps the defender, right? We have the area numbers right above it, a little bit lighter printed on there. Very similar, obviously, graphical style to the other game as well. So, yeah, very interesting. Okay, so this is, and yeah, we're at about 10 minutes, right? So I think we can wrap her up here. So, Cities of the Damned, Battles of Aachen and Cassino by Michael Rinella and Paul Rohrbaugh, published by Against the Odds magazine, or published in Against the Odds magazine. Number 60. I'm very interested in these. Always love a Solitaire game. Definitely love the system Rinella has created, and anxious to see how it plays here. Interesting with the art. I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't even want to have an opinion on it yet because it's catching me a little off guard with how it looks. I'm not opposed to it, guys. Don't jump to conclusions, but it's very interesting. Just an interesting look to me. So anxious to see kind of how it plays, and then if it kind of grows on me as I play it. So, all right, let me know if you guys have played this one yet, what you think of it. If not, what do you think of my video? And if you made it this far, of course, the thumbs up, always appreciated, and a like, and a subscribe. Hit the old subscribe button. It's free. I promise I won't charge you a penny to subscribe. So until next time, everybody, later.